Hello everyone, this is Bravo Bravo, here to have some fun in the fog, doing something a bit different here today. This is not live gameplay commentary, but what I have here instead is I am recording and doing audio immediately after playing the game. So this will be interesting because I admit I am still a tad bit raw on the emotional side. It's not one of my worst games, I'd say. Like, I still think I played okay considering the circumstances. But there's certainly areas that I could improve, and I admit I got quite frustrated. So all my choices aren't necessarily fueled by the right decisions. But it's great content. Both the times that I get the survivors, my victories, and the times that they get the best of me, I get defeated, I lose, and they win is quite interesting as well. So with that said, I'll just make comments as time goes on, and yeah, I'll try and keep things PG-13 as well. Be polite, because remember, sportsmanship is the best type of ship. So I saw the scratch marks, and I assumed he would be coming from the other side, so I make my terror radius 0, and he must have been looking behind himself, and found it quite surprising to see Ghostface approaching him. So a fun aspect of Ghostface. So I'm seeing if I can mind game the pallet, and this is early on, so more or less I find out that, yeah, I'm not going to be able to mind game with this Ace Visconti. And that's okay, that's okay, that's how you test things out. However, here something strange happens. I guess he couldn't see me for a second, and he played the wrong mind game. That's my best guess. So I see that I don't have the opening here, so I'm like, ah, shucks. Then good old Nia shows up. I can't get my can't get the hook, so I ended up taking the hit, and it wasn't enough. So there you go. Good on that Nia right there. Thought I'd swing through, but the decision here was more to get rid of these pallets because I'm starting to think that they're really good pallets, and you just got to get rid of them. So got a pallet, and I knew the Ace would bolt because I saw him. I saw the body language of the Yui, as I have learned that she's called, was heading towards the pallet. So I played the mind game and I got it. Went back to the generator. So since I just kicked the generator and there was no sparks, I know someone was around. So that's why I ended up sticking around and basically proxy camping because I knew someone was around. But when it comes down to it, if the killer knows you're around, survivors, please make a conscious effort to hide or get out of there because they will stick around. It's a smart thing to do. And the way they're playing, I immediately know the Ace Visconti has borrowed time, but he's kind of being cheeky with me. So I'm like, okay, I'll take the hit. And required I could have ended this quicker, it would have been worth. I thought there was a pallet there, so I panic swung, and that's what kind of really leads to what I'd say this was a very poor choice to kind of tunnel the person off a hook. It's never really a good idea, nor is it a very polite thing. But, you know, I made the choice to do it, and it didn't pay off, so there's the lesson there. Don't tunnel off a hook, especially because borrowed time. But if I got that hit at the jungle gym, maybe it would have been worth, maybe it would have been a bit of a different game. But this Ace Visconti's being funny. Watch how this Yui's healing, and watch how he's positioning towards her. She was fully healed and ready to take a hit by the time I was there. These survivors were playing me. Just absolutely playing me. Like, I don't even see strats like this coordinated when I'm playing Swift with my friends. And right there, I just got the leg hit. And it's like, you know what, girl? You want to play that way with me? You want to play with those strats? I'll take what I'm given. The entity smiles on me. And so I did want to run to the point where she vaulted because I felt that would give me enough space to end up getting the hook. So this is hook 2 on this Ace Visconti. Now I heard the Nia. I know she's around. I track her. I can hear her again. Kind of playing with my red stain, see what I can do to get her to move and stuff. And I get a lucky swing there, so that was certainly nice. And just because she's been giving me a hard time, a little bit of the old teabags. And you can call that toxic gameplay, fair enough. It's not always nice to do that, but after the way she played on me and she teabagged after that body block, I'm not even mad, man. All right, so I don't know why I had that intuition, but going on a mount or mountain or hill or whatever you want to call it gives you a good vantage. And she ran right up it, so I was like, I kind of had to follow her if I wanted to continue to chase her. And she had balance landing, which was unfortunate. Still survivors, there's a way to use that without needing balance landing to get distance. So I was hoping she didn't have it, but lo and behold, of course, someone running up a mount would have balance landing. And I get pallet slammed there, and at that point I realize it's the way that she runs. That's why I give up on this Yui, I believe. Yeah, because she's running away from the generators. And I did a quick spin to see where the other generator was, so it's like I best stay around the generators. But I saw this Ace Visconti, and I'm like, wait a second, I two-hooked him. So, and I have a daily to sacrifice 2 survivors, so sorry, Ace, but I decided at this point in time I'm going to salvage this game, and I'm going to tunnel your ass so that I can get my 1 kill, my 1 sacrifice towards my daily. So sorry, bud, but that's the nature of the game sometimes. But these survivors make me look silly. I'd love to see it from their perspective. I'd love to hear the audio and how like hard they were laughing. Because there's times I bet they're like, "Ha, we got this, sucker." And, you know, with that said, that was my perspective. Maybe I whiffed, I missed from his perspective. But every now and again, things like that happen in life, and we have to just keep on going. Because right then and there, I could have stopped chasing the ace, but then we wouldn't have been able to see this lovely play that's about to go down. And I'm from this perspective, I fully admit, happy to have seen it. So I whiffed, I hit, and she's around, and I want to hit her, but I'm like, what if this ace has adrenaline? I was more concerned about that. She blocks me. They pop adrenaline. The second body block. She's waiting patiently, potentially keep me there longer. I see spacebar, and I just hit it. And I'm just so happy that I got this ace. After all that trouble, after all of that, I get my kill. So I know what's going to happen here, as I am just trying to hunt down the Meg, see if I can't maybe get her. And near the end, actually, I think I had a shot because I think she looped around the shack for some reason. So I was like, okay, maybe I can end up closing the distance. I see the scratch marks over there. And then I'm like, ah, shucks, there she is. Nia's being a good teammate there to body block in case. They give me some tea bags, and perfectly honest, if they want to do that, it's worth it. But yeah, it was really a fun game. Frustrating, I admit, at times, but it wasn't a total loss. It was a technical loss, though, because Entity displeased. And there it was, like, 1 spot from safety pipping, which would be a tie, I guess, so not shabby. In my opinion, I must clarify. All right, and yeah, you hear the rankings. So yeah, it was a really fun game, and yeah, thank you for tuning in, everybody. Take care.